Yeah, I can't believe I'm talking about this either. So as of the time I'm recording this video, the popular social media app TikTok is not yet banned. But it's supposed to be, like, tomorrow. And every American citizen is on board with this decision, showing unwavering patriotic support to our great government. I'm 100% kidding, by the way. It's actually the exact opposite. People are absolutely livid about this decision. The negative backlash from the American people towards the US government has been outrageous, to say the least. On my channel, I don't usually talk about politics or anything like that because I want this channel just to be for gaming and stuff like that. But I've got some stuff that has been on my mind for the last few days that I feel like I need to say. Before we really get started, I feel like I need to add this disclaimer. YouTube, I might say some unflattering things about you in this video, but it doesn't change the fact that I really like you. Please don't delete my channel. So let's start with this. Anyone out there who's upset about the ban because they use TikTok for entertainment or community or whatever, and then also using it to condone actual violence towards anyone is a crazy person. And if you yourself have done this, you're a crazy person. Sorry, not sorry, I'm not taking it back. Wanting to hurt people is not a reasonable reaction that follows you losing an entertaining app. However, I also understand that a lot of people use TikTok to generate actual income. They promote business, music, art, and other things. And taking TikTok away from these people might actually severely damage the income they use to survive. Now that's a line where I say, alright, that's too far, because now you're messing with other people's livelihoods in a very bad way. Now, I'm not just gonna sit here and pretend that people sitting around at home or at work on TikTok all day is a good thing. Because it's not. But, to be completely honest, you could say that about any social media app. In fact, every single argument you could make as for why TikTok should be banned could be applied to every other social media site. Not kidding. I've heard the argument that short form content like you see on TikTok is damaging to our brains and causes us to have shorter attention spans. Now, I'm not going to say whether it's true or not because I genuinely don't know. I'm just going to say that YouTube and Instagram both have similar features. But there's no talk on banning them. The government is concerned about data being sold to China, but nearly every social media app already does this. Your data is everywhere. There is no such thing as privacy. I've heard the concern of China using TikTok to spread propaganda, but TikTok has not made me love or hate China any more than I already do. Frankly, I just don't care about China that much. People complain about political censorship on TikTok, but up until recent months, people were censored just as much on American-owned social media platforms. And no, it didn't matter if you were left or right with your opinions. Not to mention the fact that a ton of people within the United States government have TikTok accounts. The bottom line is this. 170 million Americans are saying they don't want TikTok banned. But only around 545 people within the US government are saying, no, we're banning TikTok and there's nothing you can do about it. By the way, 435 people of the number I just gave are supposed to be representing the people's voice. Yet, it doesn't seem to be making a difference. I believe this particular decision to ban TikTok saw a rather strange unification of our government that we haven't seen in at least a decade. It also saw an equally strange unification from the people, but for a different reason. And now a new line of division is becoming more and more clear. The American people against the United States government. Look, I'm definitely not trying to incite anything. I actually hope this doesn't lead to something horrible. And like I said before, if you're willing to hurt people because you lost a source of entertainment, you're a crazy person. But on the flip side, the government really needs to think about the decision they are about to make. Because when you take the income from what could be millions of Americans without giving an actual good argument as to why you're doing so, you are going to get a ton of pissed off people. Yeah, I know, more breaking news, the sky is blue, you know what I mean? But it really seems like the government doesn't understand this. And like I already said before, I hope nothing happens. But my gut tells me the backlash that we see now will be child's play compared to what might be coming. Anyway, that about does it for this rant. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Like I said earlier, I don't really make videos discussing like politics and things happening in the world. I don't usually do that kind of stuff. The TikTok ban is just kind of a hot topic right now, and I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. If you liked what I had to say, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Normally, I just play video games, but, maybe I'll make more videos like this in the future, just discussing opinions or, other things happening in the world, whatever. I don't know. You genuinely don't know what you're gonna get when you subscribe to my channel. Like, not even I know what I'm gonna do sometimes. But if you do end up liking and subscribing, I really, really appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next video. Later!